And so it begins here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway here in Concord, North Carolina. It's time to begin the RAPTOR Truck Series after 3 races of exhibition over a year and a half ago. It's finally time to fulfill the promise of NASCAR Truck Series racing on the Miscraft channel, and welcome to the Exalta RAPTOR Truck Series for the first time here in 2023. It's going to be a good one here today from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. We got 27 trucks. Get ready to battle for the trophy here and make a run for the championship later on down the line this season. So we've got a whole bunch of these guys revved up and ready to go for their first ever time, so the aggression is going to be insanely high. So let's go and take a look at some of those drivers who will most likely be quite aggressive here today. The first one will be Stuart Friesen. He will be starting in the first position on the pole, and he is one of the very few drivers in this field here today that did not compete in any of the 3 exhibition races just a year and a half or so ago. And behind him, you're going to have another one of those young hot shots going to try to get himself a solid finish. Starting 10th, it's Raja Caruth. He also did not compete in those exhibitions, so keep in mind it might not be that big of a disadvantage for these 2 drivers here because there were only 3 of those races. But one of the drivers who did race in those was Ben Rhodes, and his best finish in those exhibitions was the 6th position. He's a Craftsman Truck Series champion in real life. Can he come down to the stop motion level and win himself a RAPTOR Truck Series championship? We're going to have to find out. Let's go ahead and take a look at his 26 other competitors gunning for the trophy here this season. Stuart Friesen will be on pole alongside William Byron in the 7. You have Taylor Gray in the 17 and Nick Sanchez in the 2. You have Carson Hocevar in the 42 and Grant Enfinger in the 23. You have Matt DiBenedetto in the 25 and Ben Rhodes in the 99. And rounding out your top 10 with Matt Craft and Raja Caruth. Then you have Zane Smith and Tyler Enger behind them. Then you have Jack Wood and Ty Majeski. Behind them is going to be the 4 of Chase Purdy and the 13 of Haley Deegan. You have Jake Garcia and Lawless Allen, and rounding our top 20 will be Brennan Poole and Jesse Love. And Bailey Curry and Derek Kraus are on lineup behind them. You have Daniel Dye and Jordan Anderson. And then you have Ryan Vargas and Colby Howard. And then back behind them, rounding out your field here today, will be Jennifer Jo Cobb and the Elusive 10 machine. Alright, there is your 27 car field. 26 of them going for a trophy. You got 10 laps, 27 trucks in the field. Stuart Friesen's on pole, and it's the RAPTOR Truck Series premiere of this mile-and-a-half racetrack. It's kind of warm out today, so it's going to be hot and slick for these drivers. And you might have heard me just say 1 second ago that 26 trucks are going for the championship. That is because the Hendrick number 7 is going to be shared among multiple different drivers throughout the season, and they will not be eligible for the championship. So they're just going for wins this season. So aggression is going to be an all-time high for that race team, and it's going to be a good one. The cars are fired, the trucks, are fired up, and they're getting ready to roll off here for the first time this season. Stuart Friesen in that Halmar machine is going to lead them down to the green flag, and it's going to be a good one. So 10 laps, here's the distance here today. Willie and Wilma coming back to watch some RAPTOR Truck Series. The mascots of the Miscraft Cup Series are here for the RAPTOR Truck Series. Well, let's go and get this one on the road to get it ready to go here off of turn number 4. It's going to be Stuart Friesen and William Byron getting on the loud pedal, and we're underway for season number 1 of the RAPTOR Truck Series. On that blue and white line on the inside lane, William Byron does not get a very good start. They are 1, 2, 3, single file down to turn number 3. Here's Stuart Friesen to the inside. Taylor Gray looked to the high side but didn't have the momentum. And here comes Byron to the inside, and Stuart Friesen leads lap number 1 of the season. Back down to turn 1. Look at this 3 wide here. Grant Enfinger to the inside of Hocevar and Ben Rhodes. Oh, look at Nick Sanchez makes a little bit of contact with Ben Rhodes there off the exit of turn 2 as William Byron now goes back to the 2nd position. And off turn 4, he puts a lot of heat on the back tailgate of that 52 machine. Back to turn number 1, going to try to steal the point away as Ben Rhodes makes up another spot. He's now in the top 3. Oh, big trouble on the front straightaway. There goes one truck hard to the outside wall. That's Brennan Poole slamming into the outside wall. Looks like Jake Garcia is going to right his ship. He was involved as well. Same for the 45 of Lawless Allen as well. A huge crash here on lap number 3 of the season. And the first caution is out. Let's go and take a look at what happened here on the front stretch of the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Here it looks like they're 3 wide. They start fishtailing on each other. And oh, man, right rear hook into the outside wall for Brennan Poole. What a tough lick into the outside retaining wall here. Looks like Jake Garcia tried to clear himself off the 04 machine. And then once he got a little bit squirrely there on the inside lane, he came back up into the 45. And then that contact knocked him and the 45 down into the 04. And very hard lick into the outside wall for those 2. And so those guys will be out of the race, but Jake Garcia will get some repairs here on his race truck. And he'll get back into the field of race trucks here with 25 left. in the running order. So let's go and get this show back on the road, though. Restarting lap number 5. Stuart Friese and William Byron once again down to turn 1. Here's Ben Rhodes on the inside, 3 wide for the point, and he's going to try to steal it off turn 2, and he will. Byron now falls back to second. Back into turn number 3, here's Ben Rhodes going to the top side in turns 3 and 4, and that'll give him a huge run off the top side of the racetrack. Back to turn 1, Stuart Friese now under attack from the 7. Oh, there's more contact, and there goes Taylor Gray spinning in front of the field. Oh, and Hocevar has to slam on the brakes so he doesn't slam into the front end of the 17 truck. The caution's back out here in Charlotte. Oh man, what a crazy ride there for the 17 truck right in front of the field. Smoke screens in front of everybody. Off the banking at turn number 2, somehow it's only a single truck spin. It looks like the 52 on the inside gets loose, gets into the left rear of the 17. No, nothing intentional there, it seems like, but what an amazing display of driving for the 42 truck. The Carson Hocevar on the top side here. Watch him, the 17 is in front of him, can't see a darn thing. Steps on the brakes and gets through to see another lap here in this race. What a great job by the rest of the field as well to move by that 17 truck, and he will be able to continue. Just needs a fresh set of Goodyear tires, but he's not going to have much of a fun time getting back to the front of the field because we got 2 laps left in this race to go. And who's going to be able to get this win here today? Ben Rhodes shows some strength late as we're back on the loud pedal. Green flags back in the air, back to turn number 1. Stuart Friese peaked inside, trying to take him 3 wide just like Ben Rhodes did, but here's Byron out of the point. Raja Carruth into the picture now into turn number 3. He's going to slide with the track out into the outside wall. That allows the 42 of Hocevar to get a good run on him, and now he's into the top 3. Byron leads, 2 laps to go. Back to turn number 1. Byron going to try to squeeze the 99 to the outside wall. Oh, Hocevar slides on the inside. He'll have a shot at the lead here with just a lap and a half to go. And off the final corner, white flag in the air. Ben Rhodes with the run, but gets a little bit loose. Here's Hocevar looking high. He'll go back to the inside with just a mile and a half to go. Back to turn 1 there, wheel to wheel for the point. Ben Rhodes with the run off the top side. They're going to side draft down the back straightaway. And into turn number 3, Hocevar sends it in all the way to the outside wall. That allows the 99 to get a run off the corner and win here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. What a mesmerizing finish there, but it's Ben Rhodes to come out on top with the trophy. Let's see how he got it here up the final restart. Byron got the jump on the high side, and he was able to pull away. Carruth came to the outside into second, but was not able to hold on to that truck. And Ben Rhodes took the lead, but Hocevar with a huge run off turn 2, made a pass on Byron, and had the momentum to try to get around the 99. Couldn't clear him into turn 1, tried it in 3, and he wasn't able to as the 99 held it strong, held it tighter on the bottom, and wins here in Charlotte and has the privilege to burn it down on the French straightaway for the first time this season. And there it is, folks. The driver coming in hot here for this season, going to show his strengths early on. Ben Rhodes has got it, and Carson Hocevar once again really trying to get himself a win, but came up just oh so close and oh so short there. Let's go and take a look at the race results here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Ben Rhodes on top with Hocevar and William Byron. Raja Carruth and Friese, and all of those guys with top 5 finishes. They all started up there, and well, they had the speed to finish there. So what a performance from those guys. You can see a lot of the drivers down here. Only 2 exits from the race. It was Lawless Allen and Brennan Poole. But we, of course, had Taylor Gray in the 17, finished 19th. A decent recovery for him. Same for Jake Garcia, who comes home with the 21st position. And here are the point standings after today's event. They're going to look pretty much identical with the exception of the number 7 truck. So with Byron and a couple other Hendrick drivers, or Chevy drivers in general, coming in and driving that race truck, it's not eligible for championship winnings. So they will be just going for wins, like I said earlier on. And there is the 26 trucks battling for the trophy here in the Miscraft, the Exalted RAPTOR Truck Series Season number 1. And there it is, folks. Ben Rhodes takes home the checkered flag for the first time this season. The next couple races will come from the Miscraft Racing Complex, the home of the Miscraft DIECAST Racing League. It's going to be a good one when we go to the Miscraft Racing Complex short track. Just get out some heats for the qualifying, and then we'll go into the feature there for 15 laps. And then we're going to go on to the big old road course for race number 3 of the season. So thank you all for watching here from Charlotte. And be sure to tune in from the Miscraft Racing Complex for the next couple of races. And we'll see you next time.